Health officials are targeting the mosquito population in parts of the Northeast, including Massachusetts, New York, and New Hampshire. Trucks driving up and down the street near Boston are spraying thick plumes of insecticide. Overhead, planes blanket rural areas to destroy the breeding grounds of the germ-bearing insects.
What aerial application does is gets to areas where you can't get to them by truck.
The concern is over increasing cases of West Nile virus and Eastern Equine Encephalitis, or triple E, two mosquito-borne diseases which can be serious, even deadly.
I think I'll pay more attention at how many mosquitoes are actually outside my house. I think everybody will do the same thing to see if it made a difference.
Some cities closed their parks from sundown to sunrise when mosquitoes are out in full force.
My mom sprayed me.
Yep. We were choking in the car. We had to roll the windows down because all of us were loaded with the spray.
There are no vaccines or medicines to treat the diseases. A 41-year-old Hampstead, New Hampshire man died from triple E this month. In Illinois, a Lake County person in their 80s died from West Nile. Health officials warn it's a reminder that older people and those with weakened immune systems are especially at risk. That includes the government's former top infectious disease expert, Dr. Anthony Fauci. The 83-year-old is now recovering at home after being hospitalized for West Nile after reportedly being bitten by a mosquito in the backyard of his Washington, D.C. home. The CDC reports cases of West Nile in 33 states right now. While people don't always experience symptoms, they can include fever, headache, body aches, vomiting, and fatigue.
The best thing is to avoid having still water around your property.
Since mosquitoes breed in standing water, it's important to empty outside items that collect water, like buckets or spare tires, and fill in holes in your yard. Protect yourself by covering up with a hat, long pants, and sleeves, and consider a good bug spray or more natural alternatives.
Lavender, certain types of light. And so there's many ways to prevent mosquito bites, and it is probably a good idea for most people to think more about that.
Experts say this year's warm, wet summer set the stage for a surge in the mosquito population. And while mosquito-borne illnesses do pose a threat right now, they're actually way down from the distant past.
There was a time when large swaths of the population of Boston and Washington, D.C., which were essentially built on swampland, would die from mosquito bites, from yellow fever and malaria. So we've made significant progress.
While deaths from mosquito-borne illnesses in the U.S. remain rare, that's not the case in other nations. In fact, worldwide, more than 600,000 people currently die each year from malaria alone, making it a leading cause of preventable death, and the mosquito the deadliest animal on the planet. Lori Johnson, CBN News.